TCL 10L. Best budget phone $229.99. Good design for a budget phone. After years of making phones on behalf of other companies, TCL is building out its own smartphone lineup, and the TCL 10L is proof that budget shoppers aren't going to get lost in the shuffle. The TCL 10 Pro may have some flashier features, but the 10L sacrifices some of those in favor of a lower overall price tag. Where TCL hasn't cut corners is with the display on this budget phone. The TCL 10L features a vibrant LCD panel that rivals what you might find on more expensive phones. But is a great display enough to overcome some other areas where the TCL 10L doesn't hide its budget phone roots? Our TCL 10L review finds a solid phone for a good price that looks great but falls short in other areas where the best cheap phones have thrived. TCL 10L review: price and availability. The TCL 10L is definitely the most affordable model in the TCL 10 lineup. It costs $249, which is a $200 discount off the TCL 10 Pro. That puts the L model in the same class of budget phones as the $249 Moto G Power and $299 Moto G Stylus. TCL 10L review: design. It may be a budget phone, but the TCL 10L looks pretty stylish from afar. Up close and in your hand, you'll realize this isn't a premium phone, thanks to its plastic build, but at least the back of the phone is pleasantly curvy and pleasingly glossy. TCL 10L review: display and audio. It's safe to call the TCL 10L's 6.53-inch LCD panel the centerpiece of this device. TCL is drawing on its experience as the second largest maker of TVs to bring an eye-catching display even to budget phones. Helping the TCL 10L's screen stand out is the company's expandable technology, which delivers features like SDR to HDR upconversion for providing brighter highlights, increased contrast and bolder colors in real time. TCL 10L review: performance. If you're expecting powerful performance from a sub-$300 phone, you're shopping in the wrong part of town. That said, the TCL 10L comes equipped with a Snapdragon 665 system-on-chip supported by 6GB of RAM. Forget about keeping pace with the iPhone SE 2020 and its class-leading A13 Bionic processor, but the TCL 10L will deliver solid performance that can handle most tasks a typical smartphone user can throw at it. TCL 10L review: battery and charging. The TCL 10L isn't the longest-lasting phone in TCL's new lineup, but it's not far off the pace set by the TCL 10 Pro. That phone, powered by a larger 4,500 mAh battery, averaged 10 hours and 47 minutes on our custom battery test, in which we have phones surf the web over LTE until they run out of power. The TCL 10L, which has a 4,000 mAh battery, finished 48 minutes behind its counterpart, with a result of 9 hours, 59 minutes. TCL 10L review: software and special features. For a phone that's not tied to any carrier, there sure are a lot of unnecessary apps on the TCL 10L, with apps like Gallery, Video and Music duplicating the efforts of their pre-installed Google counterparts. Vision gets its own app, too, which is fair enough since that lets you fine-tune the marquee feature on this phone. But that same app is also accessible through the Settings app, which features redundant. TCL 10L specs. Price: $249. OS: Android 10 with TCL UI. Display: 6.53-inch LCD, 2340 by 1080. CPU: Snapdragon 665. RAM: 6GB. Storage: 64GB, expandable via microSD. Rear cameras: 48MP f/1.8, main 8MP f/2.2, ultra-wide 2MP f.2.4, macro 2MP f/2.4, depth sensor. Front camera: 16MP. Battery: 4,000 mAh. Size: 6.4 by 3 by 0.33 inches. Weight: 6.3 ounces.